Hi, my name is Jaden Zia. I'm the director of Gen Z, and I'm here with you today with my sister Eden Zia and my dad Daniel Zia.
Hey guys.
Share some of the market statistics.
That's right. We're doing the market statistics for the last week of 2020, and you guys have seen Jaden in action for months now, and now you get to see Eden Grace Zia in action. We've got to come up with a fancy title for her too, but this is her first ever market update. Are you excited, Eden?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, you're going to do so amazing. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas and are gearing up for a fantastic New Year's celebration, even though it's quieter with kind of COVID. We did want to just share something that we believe in, both as a company and as a family, and that is to fail forward. What does that mean to fail forward, guys?
Means we learn something and something bad happens and we learn from it.
That's right. We make a mistake, and we all make mistakes every day. And rather than beat ourselves up about it, we learn from that mistake and we just move forward. And that's really life is, there we go. We can see the Zia family in action here, is making mistakes and then failing forward. So we talk about that as a family and as a company all of the time. We celebrate our mistakes. We don't shy away from them. So we want to share 2 little mistakes that we've made here just in the last little bit, and we're pushing through. One is in the fact that we have 3 of us jammed around my desk right now with 3 different water bottles. We did have a little bit of a mistake this morning, and an entire open water bottle spilled out mostly on Dad's lap here, but we have wet rags and wet towels on the floor, and so that was a fail forward moment. Number 1, I'm soaking wet and kind of cold and freezing. Thankfully you can't see that, it's on my lower half. But the second fail forward is for those parents out there. I hope you are giving yourself grace in this time. It is wild to do life and work at the same moment with kids in the house and all blending together. So I may not have responded too well. Is that right, guys? How was my response? Was it? It was mediocre, and that's probably graceful to say it was mediocre. I might have raised my voice and yelled for everyone to go grab towels and I got on my phone. It's just one of those moments, right, where as parents, we don't often share those. We just try to forget about them and move on, but we celebrate our mistakes. So I'm failing forward, and rather than just saying, hey, we're not doing the market update this week, which might have been my first response, we're pushing through, and while it's messy and wet and cold, we're going to have a great time. Is that right, Eden?
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into what has happened. We've got a lot of clients asking us, hey, has it slowed down with the holidays? We get that question a lot. And the reality is, is there a little less sales activity with the holidays? Yeah, there always is. But compared to last year, it's still been a heck of a lot of activity. It's been really, really strong. So we're going to share some of those market statistics with you now. One thing I do want to point out is one of the factors why I think that our holiday market wasn't even stronger than it was is with COVID. Our local economy, we're one of those regions in California that's shut down right now, and so I think a lot of people canceled their travel plans into Santa Barbara with things being shut down. So, but even with that, we still had good activity. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Jaden, why don't you start first? Talk to us about the sales activity, the pending homes. What does pending mean, guys? When something's pending.
It means something's in escrow.
It's in escrow. Very good. So these are the homes that went into escrow. So how many homes went into escrow in the last week?
35.
That's right. 35 homes went into escrow. And Eden, why don't you take my talking points? How many
14.
homes? 14. That's right. You know your statistics. 14 homes went into escrow last year at the same time. So 35 versus 14. That's a tremendous amount of additional sales activity when you compare it year over year, which is one of the things that we look at here. Okay, closed escrows, guys. These are homes that have closed escrow. The sale has completed. Jaden, how many homes closed escrow last week?
41.
41. That's right. And Eden, how does that compare to last year?
26.
That's right, 26 homes closed last year. So you guys can see 41 to 26, that's still substantially more homes sold this week over last year at the same week. And then the last thing that we're gonna talk about today is inventory. So these are the new homes coming on the market. You guys may or may not remember this, but we have about half as many homes for sale at this moment in time compared to last year at this moment in time. We desperately need new homes on the market so that we can sell it to all of these wonderful buyers that are eagerly waiting. So Jaden, how many new homes came on the market, new listings last week?
22.
That's right. And Eden, how does that compare to last year, the same period of time?
8.
That's right. So we have almost 3 times as many new listings came on the market. So a lot of times sellers are really hesitant to come on over the holidays. This year there's such limited inventory and still such high buyer demand. A lot of sellers just bit the bullet and went for it. And we're going to see more of that here in the first couple weeks of January. I think a lot of people, typically talk about the spring market being the best. I don't believe that personally, but I think this year, because the market is so strong, we're going to have a lot of sellers decide to list their homes earlier, and we're going to have a far more active January and February, in my opinion, in my prediction, than we typically do as a result of that. So keep an eye out for that. Anything else that you guys want to say about any statistics or anything else?
Upcoming listings.
Oh, upcoming listings. I almost forgot. Jaden, you are awesome. I need you in my life. I love it. So we're going to talk about 2 upcoming listings that I'm really excited about. Listing number 1 is in Montecito. So those of you that want to be in the Montecito Union School District, tune into this. It's going to be $2,595,000. It's single level, over 2,900 square feet. 3-car garage that's finished with really tall, I don't know if it's 12 or 14 foot tall ceilings, tons of fruit trees, pool, hot tub, over a half acre of land, all for $2,595, close to the beach, close to Upper Village, close to Lower Village and Coast Village Road. So it's a phenomenal option. Reach out to your preferred realtor partner if you have any questions. We can give you the inside scoop and the sneak peek before it hits the market. And the second one, for you mid-century modern enthusiasts, tune into this. We have a single level, over 4,000 square foot, completely renovated mid-century modern home with a detached studio with additional square footage, a detached finished 3-car garage on over 2 acres, and all of that's usable land, which is just wild. And you have panoramic ocean and island views. I mean, you can literally see the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean and the sunset over the Pacific Ocean. It's really phenomenal. That's going to be $4,295. If you know of anyone looking for that type of property, please tune in. Eden, I'm not sure what you're doing, but man, you make me laugh. I love it there. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in for our very first market update with our guest speaker, Eden and Jaden, both, who's a pro by now. We're going to tune out, and we'll catch you all in a couple of weeks. Tune in. We are going to do an end of the year market review and maybe even some 2021 market predictions. So if you have buying or selling a primary residence, a vacation home, or an investment property on your radar in 2021, do tune in for that. That's going to be really important. And if you want a private, confidential consultation to get some more in-depth counsel there, please do reach out to your preferred Zia Group partner. Okay, until next week, have a wonderful new year, and we'll catch you in 2021.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.